Today's video uncovers 6 powerful movies every business owner and aspiring entrepreneur must watch, even the greatest. Most accomplished entrepreneurs sometimes hit a wall. They lose focus, feel drained, or question their journey. That moment comes. How do you reignite that fire? How do you rediscover the drive that made you dream big in the first place? Sometimes, the answer is as simple and unexpected as watching a movie. It might not sound like a traditional path to financial wisdom, but certain films carry lessons deeper than textbooks. These aren't just stories, they're reflections of the real world, stories of people like you who chased something greater. Stories of money, struggle, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of something more. Over the years, Hollywood has delivered countless powerful narratives that reveal how money shapes our choices, our relationships, and our destiny. And tucked inside these gripping tales are life-changing lessons every entrepreneur needs to hear. Here are 6 must-watch movies filled with entrepreneurial wisdom. Number 6. The Pursuit of Happiness 2006. This heart-wrenching biographical masterpiece from 2006 is more than just a movie. It's a mirror reflecting the harsh realities faced by so many. At its core is Chris Gardner, brought to life by Will Smith, a man whose spirit refuses to break. Chris is a single father. He's homeless, jobless, clinging to hope with nothing but a child in his arms and a dream in his heart. Every door slams in his face. Every career he tries crumbles. But does he give up? Never. When he hits absolute rock bottom, he makes it desperate. It's bold. Leap accepting an unpaid internship in stockbroking, a field he knows nothing about. That single act of courage becomes the turning point in his life. Gardner's painful journey teaches us one unforgettable truth. Perseverance is everything, even in the darkest moments. Even when you're drowning in setbacks, you can rise again. With unshakable willpower and relentless work, you can claw your way from failure to fortune. Entrepreneurs watching this film will feel every heartbreak, every fall, and, more importantly, every hard-won victory. It's a masterclass in resilience. A reminder that success isn't given. It's earned through struggle, sacrifice, and a fire that refuses to die. It also delivers a deeper message. True success only comes when your ambitions align with your passion. Without that connection, money means nothing. But when you chase what matters with your whole heart, you find not only wealth, purpose. Number 5. Moneyball 2011. In this gripping tale of grit and strategy, Brad Pitt steps into the shoes of Billy Beane, a baseball manager facing a hopeless situation. His team is losing, his budget is tiny, and his rivals, they're giants with endless money. But Billy doesn't quit. Instead, he rewrites the game with no resources and mounting pressure. He teams up with a quiet genius, Peter Brand, an Ivy League graduate with a revolutionary idea. Together, they use raw data and cold statistics to find players no one else values. And with these so-called nobodies, they build a team that shocks the world. Beane's bold move teaches one critical entrepreneurial lesson: to win big, you must think differently. Innovation isn't just a buzzword, it's your greatest weapon. When others stick to tradition, you must break the mold. When they follow the rules, you write your own. This film reveals a harsh truth. Following the crowd leads to average results. But blazing your own trail when it seems risky can set you apart. Billy Beane proves that you don't need deep pockets to make an impact. All you need is vision, courage, and the guts to defy expectations. And for entrepreneurs facing unfair disadvantages, this story hits home. You might be small, underfunded, underrated, but if you learn to spot hidden opportunities and dare to take them, you can rise above even the most powerful competition. Number 4. Joy. In the 2015 film Joy, we are pulled into the gripping journey of a woman who refuses to surrender. Joy, a divorced mother of 2, finds herself drowning in financial struggles, chained to an uninspiring job, and haunted by dreams that never took flight. But instead of being defeated, she makes a choice, a bold, terrifying, and life-altering choice to reclaim her destiny. With the world weighing heavily on her shoulders, Joy dares to step into the unknown. She brings to life a groundbreaking invention, a self-ringing mop, despite having no funding, no allies, and every reason to give up. But giving up is not in her blood. As her journey unfolds, the pressure mounts. Betrayal, rejection, and exhaustion constantly test her resolve. But Joy doesn't just fight back, she transforms. She learns what few are willing to accept. To reach your goals, you must sacrifice. Comfort must be traded for commitment. Distractions must be cast aside. Joy, the pleasure of now, must sometimes be sacrificed for the triumph of tomorrow. Her grit pays off. She rises from despair to success. And this is no fiction. Joy Mangano, in real life, wasn't just the inventor of the miracle mop. She went on to secure over 100 patents, including the legendary huggable hangers, the best-selling item in Home Shopping Network history. So, here's the question. Are you willing to fight like Joy? To bleed for your dream? Or do you run when the road gets rough? Number 3. The Founder, released in 2016. The Founder tells the electrifying tale of Ray Kroc, a man who took an ordinary burger joint and turned it into a global empire, McDonald's. But this isn't a story of burgers. It's a story of ambition, relentless and unstoppable. Kroc stumbles upon a small fast food restaurant run by the McDonald brothers. He sees something they don't: potential. What follows is a storm of strategy, manipulation, power plays that catapults McDonald's from a humble kitchen to the biggest name in fast food. This film reveals the darker edge of business brilliance. Kroc's cunning, his ability to seize opportunities, his hunger for more teach us a critical lesson. Dreams need more than ideas. They need strategy and paperwork. Unlike the trusting McDonald brothers, Ray Kroc understood the harsh truth of business. Never rely on a handshake. Exploited their verbal agreements, turning their dream into his empire. It's a harsh reality check for entrepreneurs, no matter how noble your vision. Without contracts, you risk losing everything. Your empire needs walls, legal ones, or someone like Kroc might just take it from you. Number 2. The Wizard of Leeson, The Wizard of Lies, 2017. The screen turns cold and dark as we dive into the haunting story of Bernie Madoff, the man behind the greatest financial deception in history. This isn't just a movie, it's a descent into the abyss of greed, collusion, and betrayal. Madoff, once hailed as a Wall Street genius, weaves a web so complex that even the sharpest minds fail to see the trap until it's too late. Courtroom battles, federal investigations, shattered families. This film unravels every layer of Madoff's lies. Investors and avices and seasoned veterans alike watch their fortunes vanish in the blink of an eye. What does this teach us? Trust is dangerous in the wrong hands. Every entrepreneur and investor must take this to heart. If you don't understand where your money's going, you're already in danger. Transparency isn't a luxury, it's survival. And beware. The promise of consistent, sky-high returns is often the mask of a predator. Even the most celebrated money managers are human. They falter, they fail. And if you don't recognize the signs, your dreams can burn in the same fire that consumed Madoff's empire. Number 1. Playing with Fire, the documentary released in 2019. Playing with Fire shatters everything we've been taught about work, retirement, and happiness. If you've ever questioned why we must wait until our 60s to finally live, this documentary might just change your life. Fire financial independence, retire early, is more than a concept. It's a movement. It's rebellion. And this film captures the raw, emotional journeys of individuals who dared to escape the chains of paycheck to paycheck living. They made sacrifices most wouldn't. They lived with less, spent with purpose, and reimagined success, not as luxury, but as freedom. This isn't just about retiring early. It's about waking up. Whether you're all in or just dipping your toes. This documentary will shake your understanding of money and inspire you to design a life that belongs to you. Movies are more than stories, they're lessons, mirrors, and warnings. And these 4 films, each packed with fire, ambition, betrayal, and courage, aren't just entertainment. They are blueprints for those bold enough to dream, and fearless enough to chase those dreams through the storm. So, which path will you take?